and it's a lot easier to get through this rock. I think what would be real nice is that it's that time again, my favorite day when I get to play with toys. Scale models. Scale models. So today, my scale model of choice is going to be the re-release 1.9 Axial Wraith from Axial Racing. And the reason why I want to drive today is because it is a fun rig, and that's pretty much it. So that's what we're going to do. We do have our little co-pilot today, our favorite Red Ranger, Jason. He's ready to go. And we are ready to go as well. I made a custom battery tray because I didn't have any plastic today, out of cardboard, because these little bitty cells just don't quite stretch across that battery tray. So yep. Ended up switching out the stock ESC for a BRXL and the motor for a Magnum. And I believe, if I remember correctly, it's a 16-turn Magnum. That's usually what I go with. I can't see what it is, so I'm just gonna run it and have fun. Might be a 13-turn Magnum. Ooh, a little bit more wheel speed. Let's find out. Ooh, got a little jiggle from the servo there. Now, one thing I'm noticing on this guy is we're starting to see a little bit of like rust almost poking through, and then a little metal poking through. I did not realize that they had painted this body on the outside with black and then red underneath. It looks like rust, and then if you go further underneath, it's silver, so it looks like metal. Now on the backside, yep, they've got the silver on the inside, so it's bare metal when you scratch all the way through. Really nice touch. I don't know if they announced that officially. I didn't realize that this body was painted that way. That is really cool. I like to paint my own bodies that way as well, but usually I don't do it just the way that they did. Yeah. Huh. Well, it's time to see what we can do. Oh, that looks pretty straight. Our servo was having a little jiggling or something there. Huh. Let's see if it does it again on the rocks. I guess it might be going out. Which happens. It's a ready to run servo. Oh man, it's been a while since I've had a chance to drive a Magnum. They've got that low speed control. And let's see how much wheel speed we got. Let me just test her out. That's probably a 13 turn. Yes, it's been a while, little Wraith. And since we're running the BRXL, we do have the active drag brake, or synchronous rectification, if you want to call it. So it has that on throttle drag. Yeah, nice and tractable. And since we did install the sway bar on the rear, oh, I don't think that's gonna work. There we go. Since we installed the sway bar on the rear, this rig is a little bit more predictable than it used to be stock. But otherwise, other than switching out some electronics, not all of them, still need to do the servo, this rig is pretty much stock. Oh yeah, wheels and tires, right? Wheels and tires. Wheels from Vanquish and tires from I can't read this from here. Those look to be some Voodoos, yeah, some KLRs. Gonna have to line up just a little bit better here. There she is. Oh no. This powdery limestone is notoriously slippery. Well, now got hung up on something on the rear. Oh no! But it's a rock buggy. It's a rock buggy, so. Oh, all right. We'll just do a little bit of whoop. Nobody noticed that. Okay, once more, we'll try this hard climb. The top heaviness of the Wraith does not help by any means. When I say it's fun to drive, I mostly mean it's difficult to drive. So we're gonna have to float this front tire, and then hopefully our rear will not fall into that same hole that it did last time. Oh, there we go. As long as I can get my rear axle unhung. it's not gonna give me an easy time today. I'm gonna flop back and forth there. There we went. I'm gonna have to, there we are. See if I can keep that front end up. Nope. Don't quite have enough steering power. And we don't quite have enough traction on the front. A little, evidently we got some torque though. There we are. I'll just reset. We'll come at it from the chute. Whoa. Might have to come at it with just a little bit of wheel speed. Boy, there we are. I tell you, most of my other rigs have just a little bit of front dig on them at this point, and it's a lot easier to get through this rock. I think what would be real nice is that oh no, Jason fell out. He's gonna get crushed underneath this rig. Well, a testament to these Wraith axles. These are the first generation single piece housing. Yeah, well, I don't feel like breaking it today. So, Jason, I guess you're just gonna have to sit to the side and spot for us today because you're not holding on very well. One more try on this obstacle. I know I can do it. Yep, I can fall off that rock, not paying attention. All right, I know I said once more, but I gotta try once more. This is a really fun line. Just need to be a little bit more cautious. Keep that front hooked. Like I've said many times before, a lot of times the fun of driving is not having it be the easiest thing to do, but I mean, what was that, 6 tries or 5 tries? That was not. Oh, these Magnums, love it. So I do have the drag brake ramp turned, I think, to medium. I'd like it a little bit snappier because I noticed when I was letting off the throttle, it was not responding as fast as I would like. But you can always get used to that. That's something that's easy to get used to. You may be able to hear just a little bit of hum from our ESC, and I'm not actually running it in quiet mode, but the Magnums are rather quiet motors. You can just hear just a little bit of hum. But once it gets going, once the drivetrain starts getting going, or once you start getting old and losing your hearing, on these Magnums in particular, they're very quiet, even at normal switching frequencies. But I could always put the BRXL into quiet mode, of course. But we do lose some low speed resolution. That's always a trade-off, is at least with a normally driven voltage type ESC, or an amperage driven ESC. Now, if I was actually driving full size, like, where do you think you're going? You're just gonna fall off that cliff. But seeing as how we're playing with toys, I mean scale models, I can just, you know, Superman. Who cares? Oh, let's see how she does this. Whoa! Bam! There goes our radiator. Oh, there's a big old hole down there. Couldn't see that. It's filled with leaves. So we're just gonna we're gonna stick a rock in there, I think is what we're gonna do. Let's see if I can work that in. With nothing but the might of my vehicle. Look at that. It just needed a little positive encouragement. You can do it. All right. Man, you know, I could probably continue driving out here all day and having some fun, but we need to call it good, because you can't just sit and watch YouTube all day now, can you? But I must say, I'm really enjoying the way that this thing drives right now. The Magnum motor is definitely one of my favorite brush motors. The stubby, if you want something a little more lightweight, a little more snappy, or the full size when you want just as much drag brake as the tires can take. It's, yeah, it's a smooth and fun motor. And it looks like it's time to get this servo switched out. Not only is it getting weak, it was kind of jittering on us a little bit. It didn't do bad in the rocks once I guess I beat it back in or something. Maybe got that potentiometer working back in. So, you know, I'm gonna keep driving out here, but I'm gonna say goodbye to all my friends. So thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.